Happy Wednesday, y'all. Shalom. And shalom means peace. Shalom means peace, God's peace. Um, I would just like to say really quickly, for those people who are messing with Von's reality, um, giving her a hard time, giving her a hard time for months now, it would be absolutely wonderful, like absolutely wonderful, great, fantastic, if you guys just left her alone. That would be wonderful. So let's get to, thanks for the thumbs up. So let's get to stalking, right? Let's talk about stalking and doxing. Okay? Stalking is a predator. Hey, awesome who that. Um I'm going to say hi to everybody because I'm just going to focus on what I got to say and then I got to go. I'm not going to be here long. Stalking is an intentional, um, very stealth way of going after a human being. And it's something that that person does incessantly. They do it every day. It's really, really hard for them to stop because there really is an obsession there. The stalker is obsessed with stalking the prey because they just don't want to let that person go, and they do not want that person out of their life. Now, when it comes to doxing, right, doxxing, that's something of a different matter, and both of them can be criminal. Say, for instance, you're stalking somebody, you're doing it using all different kinds of means. If you go in front of the judge and you have evidence that a person is stalking you, and your evidence, hey Janice, good morning, and your evidence of that person, hi Larry King, good morning, I hope you had a good birthday, and your evidence is compelling enough, well, then the judge will grant you a restraining order. Now, most people, once they get their restraining orders, they get it together. They stop doing the behavior, especially when it's like a man and a woman. They stop the behavior, and the restraining order may go on for 6 months, may go on for a year. But sometimes when you're stalking people, you get um, multiple restraining orders. Meaning, what I mean by that is, in 2001, you got a restraining order. 2002, you got a restraining order. 2003, you got a restraining order. That means you are not listening to what the judge is telling you about, not talking about a person, not interacting with a person, not stalking a person, not talking about them or having anything to do with their lives in any single way. So the law, you guys, it does move slow, but when you have several restraining orders on you back to back to back, and you are trying to get in with the criminal justice system on other people, and it's not happening. It's not happening because there's no way that somebody can just get a restraining order on you, and it's taking you forever to get one. So we'll hang that hat up. When it comes to stalking and doxing, you got to be very careful. You've got to be very careful, actually, even when you take out restraining orders. That could make, I'm just doing a general life right now, Larry. Hi, Kristen, sis. Love you, sis. And so, um, anyways, if you continue the behavior, if you continue the stalking behavior, then you will have multiple restraining orders on you. And if you try to convince the judge that that person is stalking you, and you're not able to do that, well, the wheels of justice has stopped for you, and it stopped because you have no leg to stand on. Now let's get to doxing. Doxing is basically like, say, for instance, my channel is Life of Cynna. I used to go as Cinnabon. My old channel was Cynthia Johnson, which is my name. Say somebody goes and they look up my government name and they look up certain things about myself that are malicious, intended to cause harm, intended to cause pain and suffering. That could be a criminal act as well. Causing pain and suffering, doxing people. Hey, the cynical one, doxing people, and the thing you have to understand too is just don't just take people's words for it when things happen. Actually, go look for yourself because it'll save you a lot of embarrassment and a lot of time supporting somebody who is actually has the law in their life, doesn't follow the letter of the law, and actually does whatever they want to do, not knowing that there is criminal charges coming on the way. So doxing is basically, instead of me coming out and saying, "Oh, hey y'all, my name is Cynthia Johnson," somebody else can come out and say that. They can look me up, they can contact people in my life, and that's when you become litigious. And not only do you become litigious, you have to realize when it comes to real life, when it comes to the internet, when it comes to social media, there's absolutely anybody. I don't care if you're behind a blue dot with just a P on it. There's nobody on the internet that cannot be found out. Nobody. And that's been proven again and again and again. And so when it comes to doxing, you need to stay away from that because it is something that the courts will do, will uphold if it's becoming obsessive, and you are going through pain and suffering. Another thing that could be done is if you refuse to, say for instance, let's take Facebook for instance, right? Say you continue to aggress against the person, you continue to harass people, you continue to stalk them and dox them. Um, it can even go so far, you guys, and this is for the content creators. It can go so far that a federal judge can 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 issue an order for you to not be able to do YouTube. They can take your YouTube channel away, and you probably should not be on YouTube, because they've taken a judgment against you. They've seen what you've done. They've seen your patterns. They've seen how you torture people, talk about people, dox people incessantly, and they can actually order you to go off YouTube, which is actually a very, 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 very serious matter. And it might look like this person is doing this, and it's great, they're going to get away with it, but then it's hard on the families and also hard on the subscribers when that person has to deal with certain things. So stalking, when it comes to stalking on YouTube, when it comes to doxing, I would stay away from it. And I would even say I've been in chats where people have been where the creator has said that I've been in chats where the creator of the chat, creator of the channel has said that they've been stalked, they've been doxxed, and it's interesting because you've never, not, and me personally, when this person said that, I instantly, nobody can ever go behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, and send me hey Shakur, and send me information or pictures on this person, because as soon as the person whose channel I was in was talking about they were being stalked a lot and doxxed a lot, I was just like, I don't even want to, I will never want to see your family, because shit, you might, many thanks. Hi, hi, Shakur. Many thanks for coming in. But even if they didn't come with me, it's like I was in a person chat for years who was accusing people of doxing and stalking their family, their friends, significant others, extended family, and it turned out to all be a lie. There was no proof of it at all. It turned out to all to be a lie. And it was interesting that that person who was saying that people were stalking and doxing them actually had a recurring. Thank you, Shakur. Okay. Um. Anyways, it was ironic. It was just ironic that the person who was saying that they were being doxxed and stalked was actually being the one that was doing the doxing and stalking, as in like they had um said a lot of people were stalking and doxing them, and all of those people, none of those people, the law got into their lives. None of those people lost their ability to go on YouTube, in America, where they're based, wherever they're from. So, yeah, just, when it comes to stalking and doxing, you guys stay away from it. Anybody who is complaining for years on end about stalking and doxing, and nothing has ever happened over the years to the people that they said that they stalked and doxed, I would say to just to definitely just leave that person alone, because it's definitely something going on in their life. I don't know what they're missing. Hey, Blaze, peace and blessings. I'm just talking about stalking and doxing. Some ironic and interesting uh, information. But yeah, the person, hey, Queen Gertrude, definitely did not. Every single person that she has, or they have, I'm sorry, it might not be a woman, and it might be a man. But every single person that she has said that stalked and doxed her, not a single one has had any authority in them, and then not anyone will. Nobody will. Not one person. So, and like I said, I'm popping again. I'm popping out for Vaughn's reality. That's my little sis. I would just like for people to leave her alone. Vaughn's got a beautiful family. She's very, very smart. She does a lot for people. You just don't know. She does a lot for people. And she just wants to be left alone. She wants to be able to enjoy her YouTube like anybody else. So please leave my sister alone. And that's it for the stock and docs and box and fox and rocks and jocks and locks and jogging, bogging. I'm just tired of it. I actually leave places where they talk about that because it's just like I'm tired of the doxing and stalking. I'm literally tired of those words. And it's weird because the person that says that, she's not a celebrity. She's nobody to dox or stalk. Neither are her family members. And so I just wonder what is it that people are stalking and doxing. Everybody's information is available on the net. And I do want to say, people do have to be very, very careful because I know that there's a content creator up here that people have actually succeeded in getting her out of apartment buildings. They've gone to her job. They've said things to their job, and people know because people have made it very apparent who their family members are, and retribution can come straight to your family member. So please keep YouTube on YouTube and keep real life on real life. If you're not doing that, it makes you an evil person. It makes you a demonic person. And to tell you the truth, it makes you not a human being in my sight. Leave people alone. Let them live their life. Live your life. I know you know there are some people that are leaders, some people who are called leaders that come out with all these things, and you guys have to know, and you have to know because I've been in chats where there are really, really, really smart people in the chats, and I personally, I'm not gonna lie, I was in certain chats to be entertained. Okay, I paid my fare for the circus. Bring in the clowns. For years I did that, but it was entertainment for me until I realized, especially when Too Strong went on her journey, and I realized, you know what, I need to get it together and stop staying in the mess. Hey Scorp, hey Queen Scorpio, Queen Scorp. Um, so don't dox people. Don't dox people that are irrelevant in real life. Because who are y'all? Like, who are y'all to be stalked and doxxed every day? I mean, are you celebrities of some sort? And you guys, I have some very, very loose acquaintances to celebrities, and those are the real people who are being stalked and doxxed. I can actually tell y'all some stories. I'll tell y'all some stories. Anyways, I'm getting ready to go. Everybody have a peaceful, protective day. Don't stalk nobody today. Don't dox nobody today. Yeah, and shalom. Shalom means peace. And I wish peace on for everybody. I wish peace for everybody. I wish people would let go of the ghosts